Boy, we're in big doo-doo now, aren't we, lassies? 20 rebel factions. What are we, like $6,000 in debt? Nearly $6,000 in debt. We could debase our currency a little bit. That's kind of, in past experience, when I've done that, it's kind of like circled out of control. Like in that Korea game that I uploaded a retrospective on, in which I had like 90 corruption or something. But it might be worth it this time, we'll see. We're also losing restart required. I don't know if you guys are seeing this, I just got a little stupid Windows pop-up. We're also losing, let's see, 30 gold per month. Our inflation is rising, it's already at 3.45. Yeah, this is interesting. We have a lot of territory to cover for these rebels. Do we have anyone over here? We do not. We are going to... Do we have anyone over here? We really don't. We really do need to send someone over there. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm not gonna, of course, like, just play this whole situation out on the video. I'll probably just cut around maybe if something interesting happens with rebels. But there's no need for you guys to watch this. So I'll just be doing a little bit of cleanup, and I'll cut ahead. And see you guys soon. Alright, so before we even ever had any real rebel problems, I spent a little bit of more diplomatic power to get our war exhaustion down. Our national unrest became pretty low, and then the rest of our kind of strong stability stuff just took over. I mean, we have free stability, but we're also just like pretty stable otherwise. And that just took over, and as usual, there are actually no rebellions. Also, we just annexed our vassals, the Cherokee, I believe they were, kind of splitting off in two directions here. That's alright for now. Fortunate diplomatic reputation, but it doesn't matter. I think. Wow, these guys have a lot of allies. Jesus. We do want to go to war with more natives at some point to keep spreading across. These guys look like they're the right... Who is this? Oh, this is the Shoshone. They're a duchy. That's pretty funny. I guess they must have started off stronger than they are now. So, yeah, we could... The Comanche and the Shawnee will join in. Shawnee... I guess it doesn't particularly matter, since they're so far behind us in military technology. So yeah, we should make a casus belli on these guys. I will do that, and then maybe... Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll just take that territory for now. We'll just continue the Lingus along this direction. We'll eventually make it to the Great American Desert. Is this? This is Pueblo. This is not Spain. It kind of looks like Spain, and Pueblo is a Spanish word, but... So the Spanish have arrived at the east coast, or sorry, the west coast, but otherwise they're not doing too well here so far. Oh, fucking Scotland, I forgot about this. I keep thinking this is Spain, because this is where Spain should be. But it's not. So yeah, so we should be good over here for now. Otherwise in Europe, not too much going on. I'm thinking about maybe the possibility of maybe going to war with Iran at some point, since they're so split up. Pretty easy to deal with them, I think. Let's check how their military is. Yeah, their force limit's higher than the force we have over here, which is pretty small. Yeah, I guess I'll see you guys when we declare war on the Native Americans. Alright, so we're actually going to do two little mini-wars here. First of all, I've also fabricated, or about to fabricate, a claim on Kiev's Bratslav, which is a pretty good province. And then I've also fabricated a claim, or I'm about to, of course, on... Who is this? The Shoshone still? Yeah. And we're going to have two little mini-wars here. Who are the Shoshone allies with? It's hard to tell. Why am I... Oh, building a spy network. Never mind. I thought I was improving relations with them for a second. Of course, it's going to take forever for our diplomats to get back. Are your allies... Your allies are not going to come into the war except for the Comanche, which don't really matter. So let's just move in here. I don't know... I should really look up where the Comanche are. All the way up here? Are you serious? By the time they, like, get through this like, tundra up here, they're going to be very, very weak. So, yeah, we don't have to worry about them. Next up, of course, is Wichita. Because I could almost start fabricating a claim on them right now. And we will take here... We'll take the state is me. Because our stability is 3. We can afford to lose that. And now... as soon as we can declare war on Kiev, we will. By the way, Lithuania has declared us as a rival, so now we kind of do want to take Kiev before they can get it. Not that it's a huge deal, but Russia also broke their alliance with us. They really are pissed at us that we own so much territory that they want. So yeah, we don't have too many good friends in Eastern Europe. But who cares? take Bratislav. Go for Kiev, who's 2 military techs ahead of me, so I hope this goes well. It should. Yeah, it should be pretty easy. With our Lingusian morale and all the good stuff. Okay. How are things going in Shoshone territory? Pretty well. It's just a waiting game now. Alright, so our war with Kiev is over. We easily took them. And now it's a means of annoyingly just waiting out. How did they... Wait, what the hell? The Shoshone war morale was definitely low. And then war enthusiasm, sorry, was definitely low. And then it became medium. I don't really understand how. Did the Comanche show up? I don't think so. I don't know what they look like, but I don't think so. That's annoying. It's going to be a little longer, unfortunately. Alright, we can now finally make peace with the Shoshone after like 2 or 3 years or something. Incredibly annoying, but worth it in the end. And now, as soon as we're finished with that, fabricated claim, which we cannot do yet for some reason. Oh, because it's not bordering. Oh yeah, we need to finish our... That was weird. How did I fabricate a claim on these guys? If they... What? How did I fabricate a claim on these guys if I don't have a core in Kentucky? That's strange. Anyway, so we're going to have to wait a little bit. But then, after that, after I have a core in Mengokia, or whatever this is called, then I'm going to fabricate a claim on Michigamea, or Wichita, to take Michigamea, so then we can continue colonizing out west. That should be pretty good, but it'll be a little bit from now. So I'll see you guys soon. All right, it's wartime against the Chickasaw. I don't know where the rest of these guys' army is, or any if they have. I guess they probably don't have more of an army. Their allies are, so they'll bring in what? They'll bring in the Sioux up here and Choctaw down here, neither of whom are going to be a threat to us. So we'll just keep our 11 guys together here. We will declare war and not bring in our allies, and hopefully just easily take... Come on. There we go. Yeah, these guys are like... Yeah, they're four military techs behind us. So, it should be pretty easy. Be nice if we could have stack wiped them. That's not really going to happen. Doesn't really matter that much, I guess. Where are they going to go? They're probably going to go all the way to Choctaw. And Lingus Nation is doing what? Moving in with 3 guys? What's going on here? Where are these guys go? Oh, they are going to Choctaw. Okay. Wow, Lingus Nation is actually winning. Get down here. Help these guys out. Have a good leader while you're at it. Ah, Lingus Nation almost won. Well, at least I'll be able to occupy Choctaw as well. That'll help out our war score a little bit. And no one should be able to do anything about it. You're locked in there. We should be able to beat them pretty easily as long as we don't run out of actual guys. Our army is getting pretty low. Yeah, we beat them. That was good. What's the minimum number of guys we need? Just 3. So we're not quite there, but we're almost there. All right, so we can already make peace. That wasn't very long. I'm just gonna take Michigamea, because I do not want to be bordering Scottish Louisiana. I'm just gonna let them do their own thing down there. They're not of really a concern to me until they move northward. So we are just going to pull a Neville Chamberlain here and be stupidly passive, and keep moving west, which we can do, I think, right? Now that do we go up? That's the question. We can't send a guy here because because we haven't cored this province yet. So we got to do that. Nope, because this is like an unending chain of like necessity of coring things. This province has to finish coring before we could start this one, and then this one has to finish before we could send a settler. The question is, do we want to send a settler here, or do we want to kind of angle the Lingus upward a little bit so we avoid contact with Scottish Mexico? And I'm not sure. This way looks more efficient, but we do run into mountains at some point, right? Oops. Maybe over here somewhere? I guess not. We could take the low route. Yeah, the mountains are up high here. So that's actually a reason to... Are these even mountains? Are these like impassable mountains? No, these are passable. The question is, do we want to go north or south? And I think we want to go south, because our ultimate goal is probably going to be to kind of go this way and then maybe like somewhere along the line. This is going to be difficult because people already have stuff down here. Society Islands, but like go move our, like have some colonial colonies out here in these islands. These islands are uncolonized here. Ming unfortunately already has Hawaii, which is a little annoying, but they have not colonized Midway Island? No. Castile has colonized Midway Island? Are you kidding? Well, we're going to have a war with Castile at some point. So maybe we'll take Midway from them or something. That'll probably be the gist of what happens in the far future. But for now, we're not going to go Missouri. We're going to go Pahatsi, and then kind of veer south a little bit. And probably come into conflict with California at some point. Good old California, but not sure when exactly that'll be. All right, so just as a quick note here, we still do have we're now making a good amount of money. Like even if we have army maintenance all the way up, as long as our forts are disabled, which is a little annoying because of the loss of tradition stuff, but we're doing pretty well on money. But we do still have $4,000 worth of loans, but we can also embrace an institution, and it's very inexpensive. I'm thinking we just do that now, and then take Admin Tech 19, so we don't have to waste all this stuff. Or we could wait till this gets cheaper. How far is it? It's actually spread quite a bit. Yeah, we'll wait a little longer. I'm not gonna take it right away. There's not really any necessity for doing that. All right, fellas, look who's back on top. After a long stretch in third place, we have adopted global trade or whatever the institution is, and we just barely have eked it out above Ming in terms of we have the same institution penalty currently, and we have slightly more development than they do. 14 more development. So we need to keep that up. Not that it like matters what number power you are, but we still be pretty nice. Also, it's very funny to me that Ayutthaya is the 8th greatest power. What happened to everyone else? Like England? Is England on there? England's on there. I guess, yeah, just like people like Austria and Bohemia and other guys are not doing well. Austria's actually doing pretty well. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird mechanic. French Canada's getting really big. I mean, nice if I could like set Scottish Mexico and French Canada against each other and have them implode. I don't think we're going to be able to do that. Also, look, Florida's up here in Massachusetts or New England or whatever exactly that it's kind of mid-Atlantic there. So yeah, I think I'm going to play till 1675. Nothing may happen until then. We've also started colonizing westward, of course. I just want to cut off there. All right, can we talk about this for a second? So Bohemia had been the emperor for a while. They've been like reliably getting the emperorship. Then we declared war on them. I don't know, something happened. They kind of stopped getting that. Nitra also, I don't know where Nitra came from. They must have like broken off from Austria or something. Austria maybe lost a war. Nitra is currently the emperor of the Holy Roman Empire. How that possibly happened, I have no idea. I'm almost certain they didn't exist before, unless I'm really forgetting something. They're one province. I'm just so like utterly confused. And yet when I declare war on them, they wouldn't like bring anyone in. This is very strange. This is really I don't get it at all. I really don't understand how this has happened. But we could we dissolve the empire by, do we have to be in the Holy Roman Empire? We could. Oh my god, we could just declare war on, okay. That's going to be something for the next video. Can we do it when we're not in the HRE? I think we can. That doesn't say anything about this. We're going to declare war on Nitra and dissolve the HRE. That will be our goal for next time. In fact, I think that just means I'm going to save right now and stop this video, because I want to not waste any time, but I don't want to do this in this video. I want to like have it start out the next video. So I look forward to the next time seeing what the hell happens if and when we can dissolve the great empire and have our way with Europe. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.